effective solutions mean that we don't just make a decision, but we think about the efficacy, the equity, the cost efficiency, all that kind of stuff of particular management decisions. In this case, we're on we're in the Pacific Northwest. We're near Ketchikan. This is this Ward Cove. This used to be a huge timber mill. So this was an area that made mostly wood pulp, but other wood products from the Tongas National Forest that surrounds us. So because of over-harvesting and various changes in the industry, this mill was eventually shut down. And so that was a huge problem, right? So if you were a worker, that was a huge problem. This employed about 500 people, and this was one of the main employers of the town. So huge job losses to the city, which only has now, in 2025, it only has about 8,100 people in the town of Ketchikan, and in the wider statistical area, the whole island region. It's only about 1,300 people. So 500 people is a huge hit. And so it would take a few years, but eventually a shipyard would go in more in towards the middle of downtown. And so that really helped revitalize the economy here. But we can't just think about decisions to say stop. We have to think about what's going to be sustainable, what's just, and what's the best for the community as well as the environment. And so while this mill is now done, what the managers have done is, one, they purchased this was part of the Alaska State Ferry system. It's no longer a running boat, but it's used as offices for the municipality here, for the administrators in this area. So it looks like a boat, but it's really just a mobile hotel, or not mobile hotel, but mobile business park. And then what was done was some redevelopment. And so this particular area, maybe we're going over here. This particular area was turned into a tourist location. And so you can see there's a cruise ship over there right now. And so this was made an alternative terminal. The main cruise ship terminals are downtown. We're about a 15-minute drive from downtown. But this whole area here now has become, the old mill has been redeveloped into this huge tourist area that has various cheap stuff from China, some local artists, some food, some local vendors, some faraway vendors, tour ship operators, other folks coming here. And so a way to keep this unique heritage going, even though the mill operation has stopped. So all this goes into the calculation as to whether we should do something, not do something, which option we should take. Again, all trade-offs, all have benefits, all have costs.